For prayers for those who have lost their lives in the migrant crisis overseas. It is a desperate situation that's taken on new urgency as so many flee their homelands and often don't survive the journey. Our chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel has that story from the Hungarian border.
The mass exodus continues. Thousands of desperate migrants, mostly from Syria, Iraq, and Afghanistan, are seeking refuge in Europe. In Serbia, we met Taysir Hayalan from Aleppo, a Syrian city devastated by the war.
All killing. War.
A pharmacist, his shop was destroyed in an airstrike.
Position destroyed.
Taysir left home 2 weeks ago and is now trying to get into Hungary, a member of the European Union. But it could be his biggest challenge yet. Europe's borders have largely been reduced to reminders of a different era. The migration crisis is changing that.
Hungary was the first country to start to tear down the Iron Curtain. Now, a quarter century later, it's taking the most extreme measures in Europe to put up razor wire border fences again.
Hungary is building a fence along its entire border with Serbia. When finished, it will be 12 feet high and 100 miles long. So the migrants are in a hurry to cross while they can. For now, Hungarian police seem happy to pick up those who are willing to cooperate, load them onto buses, and encourage them to move on to the next country. The locals are watching all of this with great concern. At the Sunday dirt track race, Hungarians said they want the fence and more. Before, soldiers used to shoot at anything that moved at the border, he says. Once in Hungary, many of the migrants wander the streets, hoping to be smuggled to wealthier countries in Europe. We don't know if Taysir made it. It's getting more difficult every day. Richard Engel, NBC News, on the Hungarian border.